This is the easiest way to reroll. Welcome back to Cocky Gachas, and in this video, in anticipation of the global release of AFK Journey, I'm going to create a reroll guide for you guys. And just before I start going into the process, I'm just going to walk you guys through whether there is a need to reroll. So a lot of people will ask often at the start of the games, is there a need to reroll this and that? And for AFK Journey, my sincere opinion is that honestly, there is not much need to reroll, aside from the fact that your first 10 pulls is guaranteed to give you Sisir, which is one of the best DPS carries from start to end. And on your 30th pull, you're going to get Smoky, Murky, Herwin or Rowan, either one of these, right? All three of these are good units. So automatically, you are already going to get 2 good S rank units in 30 pulls. So honestly, there is not much reason to reroll. And adding on to the fact that AFK Journey is an idle type game, this means that you need multiple duplicates. You can also see on the screen, right, the full Ascension page credits to Pritwin. So this really requires you to have multiple duplicates. The one extra copy that you get from rerolling isn't exactly going to be the biggest deal per se, but of course, right, there are some benefits to rerolling because some units do extremely well with just one copy, such as like Brutus, or even getting Torrent early. Working towards your 8 duplicates early is also going to be a good way for you to get an advantage, right? It's better to have an advantage than no advantage, and the process isn't exactly the most difficult. So if you really want to reroll, this is how you can go about doing it. It takes roughly around, for me personally, I took around 8 to 10 minutes to do it, skipping everything and then optimizing all the better positions and stuff like that. So the objective is to reroll with 30 pulls in mind and to get an S level unit within 30 pulls. And of course, right, if you were to take 8 to 10 minutes per reroll, it's going to take too long, which is why with the help of the sponsor for today's video, LD Player, you are able to multi-instance, right? So first, you want to download AFKJ on LD Player on one of the instances, but do not open it because it will ruin the guest ID creation if you were to open it. What you want to do next is to clone these instances. You can do as many as you can. Personally, my limit is probably 4 instances. And then afterwards, you can go into opening all of these instances and use the synchronizer tool, right? You can move them at the same time, and that is when you're able to go into the game and you can go through the reroll process 4 instances at a time. So download LD Player if you haven't already, using the link in the description below, and also check out their wiki that they have for AFK Journey. Now, going back to the reroll process, the first thing that you want to take note of is to turn off the battle animation. This is relatively easy even if you're controlling multiple instances, right? Unlike like walking, so this is not going to be that difficult. So close it, you're going to save some time. The second thing is to use auto pathing, especially if you are doing multiple instances, because the controlling, right, multiple instances, a synchronizer, it doesn't always work exactly how you want it to, especially depending on your CPU, whether it lags or not. Sometimes there will be some discrepancy. So auto pathing is going to be the most no-brainer thing, right, and the laziest thing you can do. And along the way, you might find some chests. I do believe that there are some other chests that you can go out of the way to detour to actually grab it, but I don't think they contain too much of significance. So just use auto pathing. It's going to be the best for you. And next, you're going to want to grab some of the rewards from the growth path, and this is where you're going to get 2 tickets and some diamonds. And then lastly, this is where you are reaching the town. This is when you're going to unlock the mail system and where you can get your pre-registration rewards, like I mentioned, the 10 invite tickets. And with that, you're going to have enough for 30 pulls. So you're definitely going to get Cecil, but you are going to get either one of Rowan, Herwin, as well as Smoky and Murky. So depending on which one you want, you might have to try. They are all equal chance, by the way, so 33% chance of you getting either of this. So you can choose to reroll for this unit, or you can reroll for an additional unit. So most people, I think, will be rerolling for additional units, but if you are lazy and you just want to hit either of like Rowan, Herwin or Murky, right, then you just want a certain one, then if you run 4 instances, it's highly likely one of those instances are going to get the unit that you want. And also, you cannot reroll on other banner because this is going to, the Vala banner is only going to be unlocked after 30 pulls, if I'm not wrong. So you can only do the basic one. Just pray that you get the S level unit that you want and you should be done. You can link your account once you're done and then you're good to go. Otherwise, you can choose to close the instances and then you can delete them so that you can remake the instances clone again if it's really fast for you. Or if deleting the cache works, then you can go delete the cache. Personally, I did the deleting instance one for reverse and it was fine. It didn't take me too much time, so I think it should be good for you guys to do this as well. But deleting cache can be a bit easier, especially if you have the multi-instance synchronizer on. Now, of course, in this video, I only touch on how you are going to reroll, but if you are interested to find out which units you should be rerolling for and my personal reroll tier list, definitely check out this video. I see you guys over there. This is Cocky Gachas, signing off.